What's up, guys? RevItup 7 here. I might turn this into a weekly series where I just kind of show all of the interesting Hot Wheels that I found, but I also don't want to be pressured to buy cars I don't otherwise want, because at the end of the day, I'm really just treasure hunting and trying to find stuff that I actually like. And this is not a video where I'm forcing it at all, but I'll try. Maybe I'll do finds of the week. It'll be a weekly episode, bi-weekly episode at the most on our channel. So without too much further ado, let's jump into it. So I got myself 10 cars here that I found over the course of the last 7-10 days. And I'm just going to kind of go over them and box the ones that I want to unbox and then keep the ones in the box that I don't want to open up. But still just kind of talk you through these and explain why I picked them up. So first up is the 2015 Jaguar F-Type Project 7. So the Project 7 is like a track-focused, kind of rare iteration of the Jaguar F-Type. I've always been a huge Jaguar F-Type fan. I think it is, of course, the spiritual successor to the E-Type. That's why it's E-Type then F-Type. But I think it really does a good job of that, and it's a cool, timeless design. A little bit let down that this is the 2015 model, maybe like a newer F-Type S or something like that, or F-Type Type R. But it's still pretty cool. I only say that because this is the older casting. This is a 9-year-old version of the car now. It's not old, but it's also not brand new, and it's been facelifted, so it would have been cool to see the newer version, but still, this is the convertible, and any generation of the F-Type is cool. I love the kind of almost, what's this company that does the red, green, and white sponsorships on rally cars? I hope it comes to me. I don't have to put it on screen, but I like that green, red, and white paint scheme, and of course the Italian colors. It looks great with the gold wheels. I love these. I love seeing these wheels make appearances too. Got the headlight detail, the grille detail, no tail light detail, but it is what it is. And this is a convertible too. Pretty cool. Part of the Hot Wheels Roadsters series. Next up, this was a chase a little bit in the community, but I don't think it's really that rare. Pagani Zonda R. There's two of them. There's a blue one, and then there's this burgundy red one that I think looks a lot better. The Zonda R is a supercar legend, borderline hypercar. This car does like 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, 220 miles an hour almost, and it's just a legendary track car in the same way the McLaren F1 GTR is the LaFerrari. I mean the Ferrari XX. You got the Zonda R. This car is legendary in video games, real life. This is a cool one. I'm gonna keep it in the box just because I like the card art and I think it just looks cool. Next up, I'm also probably going to keep this one in the box too. Nissan Skyline RS KDR 30. This is 1 out of 10 in the import series. I just love these like early 90s JDM cars that they're doing. You got some Honda Civics. You got Nissan. I love the rear end of this thing. Look, taillight detail. We got license plate detail too. But pretty cool. Digging this one. Next up, I'm going to keep this one in the box. I think I'm going to give it to my brother if I see him relatively soon. Surf and School Bus, the Gold Coast livery. I'll look up to see if anybody's done it, but I want to see if anybody's talking about how they shortened Surf and School Bus. This casting is not as long as it used to be. I'm glad they still even make it, but it is not the same size as it used to be. I think it's like maybe a half a centimeter shorter. But I like this brown and yellow, looks clean. Next up, probably gonna open this one. This is a 94 Audi RS or Avant RS2. This is their 5-cylinder wagon that sounds amazing, and it's like a great car. But I love these wheels. They're like the Salad Shooter Corvette wheels, and they look great on this lowered Audi. Full detail in the front, full detail in the back. All black. This thing is a borderline Matchbox. It looks so good. Excuse my cat itching the litter box. And next up, I caught this guy at a Pep Boys. This Corvette Stingray. This is a like mid 70s, I would say like a 75 or 76 Corvette Stingray with a hood scoop. But it's a plastic body metal base car with these beautiful new 5-spokes that they got, the rally wheels. And I thought this thing was a treasure hunt for a second because I hadn't seen it in the assortment yet. And these wheels always catch me off guard. These wheels used to be on the Cool Classics cards in like their early 2010s, but mid 2010s. Now you see them on a lot of basic cars. I love these wheels. So much better than the 5 spokes that we used to have, in my opinion. And I love this body. Plastic body cars to me look like cars that have lost their shine. So like maybe the cars that have a little bit of patina on them. And that's what I've always thought that plastic bodies have looked like. And they work great in these real life cars. And this Corvette's got like, almost got like some ground clearance to it. And it's got some stance too. Look at the wide wheelbase. Pretty cool casting. Wanted to open it up just because I'm probably going to display it somewhere. 4 more cars. Next up, 1970 Dodge Charger RT. I freaking love this casting, but I've never liked art cars. These paint jobs are always goofy. The wheels are always mismatched. I'm not a fan of these. I don't need to be spelling stuff out with my Hot Wheels, but if I was, this is letter I. Give me this casting in purple with different wheels. But yeah, this is basically the Fast and the Furious Charger. Pretty cool. I only say that because it's got the blown engine. Pretty nice. Very stiff axles. Some cars you feel like there's a little bit of play. Other cars are stiff. Yeah, like this one will bounce. See how there's a little bit of give somehow, even though this car's lowered, and this one just bounces like crazy. Maybe they're not much different than I think. Okay, next up, 1964 Lincoln Continental Lowrider. I love this casting. I love this paint scheme with the pink, purple, magenta, and gold. Very cool. I think I'm going to keep this one in the box. I've only encountered like 2 of these in the wild. 1973 Jeep J10 out of the Hot Truck series. I like this quite a bit. I like the blue, orange, and red. I like the 2 spare tires that are actual tires. That's kind of cool. I wonder if you could take those off and replace them with one of these wheels. They look like the actual wheels. They really do. And you even have the detail of them being strapped down, which I think is part of the castings. Maybe they wouldn't turn very good. That's a cool theory. Anyway, this is a big car. I always like these 70s, 80s off-roaders that have been almost resto-modded with new tech and a good suspension. And then last but not least, the 1978 Dodge Lil Red Express pickup truck. I thought this might have been a treasure hunt or a trace when I first saw it because I hadn't seen anybody talk about it on like forums. But it says 2024 up here. Hot Wheels Celebration Racers, 3 of 10. But of course, it's a Little Red Express pickup with a burgundy and gold scheme instead of like the red and yellow. Holiday-themed vehicles that celebrate cultures, inclusiveness, and other festivities all year long. What culture does a Little Red Express pickup truck represent? I don't care. It's a cool casting to have. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you for watching, of course. These are going to be like weekly uploads, nothing too in-depth, just to show off some of the cars that we got over the course of that week. Low effort content to fill out some of the gaps and also to document our Hot Wheels collection. I've made a poll about what Hot Wheels Velocity X content that I'd like to be uploading, and I think I'm going to be going back to the Hot Wheels Velocity X car reviews, the in-depth ones like I did for Twin Wheel 2. Those were fun and allowed me to do some research and some commentary. Maybe one of those every month or so. I'll be working on, so should be a fun time on this channel. Thank you guys for your support. We just hit 1.3 thousand subscribers, and have a good rest of your day.